Students, welcome to art class. We are going through our Bible. We are looking at Satan, his names through his attributes. Today we'll be in Matthew 4. We'll be looking at Satan the Tempter. I will draw the story, but then I'll make it simple in terms of what he offers. Satan offers us different things, but it's always based on our flesh and our wants. We are drawn by the lust of the flesh. We are drawn by the pride of life. And then we are also drawn by what we see. So there I will draw his hands, and I will offer a drawing of more or less what he gave Christ. First of all, he offered bread, so that will be my bread. Then the kingdoms. I will do a silhouette of different buildings in the world, showing that he's offering the world and the kingdoms. What I'm doing, this is called a composition. I want to make a story, so I don't go into the details. I make a silhouette drawing, very simple. Then once the drawing is to my satisfaction, I will give the details. Of course, you are looking at Matthew 4, the temptations. We are addressing the temptations of Christ. Then he wants to elevate you to the highest pinnacle. So we'll draw a silhouette of someone seated on top of the world. The highest point of the world, to my imagination, is the mountain. So I will say you are on top of the mountain. You are the person everyone looks up to. But this is what Satan always offers. So once I have my composition, I go straight to the details. I will work backwards. This is my person. Stick drawing, simple silhouette, is on top of the world, on top of all humanity. This is the pride of life. The pride of life. Satan wants you to be on top of all situations. If you feel that way all the time, you're suffering from the pride of life. But you have to know that this life of ours is like grass. You are one day here and tomorrow you're gone. So very simple. That's a proud man on top of the hills. Then the next thing he offers you is the world, the lust of the eyes. I'm in Nairobi, so I'll depict easy Nairobi silhouette, an outline of the city. Then to show the world, I will try to sketch the Burj Khalifa, Dubai. The drawings are simple because I already did the guidelines. The guidelines are what is important. So quickly I will shade that. Of course, I don't expect simple drawings from you. You have the house, you have the whole day. Always commit. And more than anything, always have a story to say with your art. I started with Christ symbols. Now I'm on the names of Satan. I'm shading the silhouette. This is my Burj Khalifa, Dubai. You can use computer reference for this. Make as many structures as you can. And this is bread. So I'll draw a hand offering all this. This will be the hand of Satan. Of course, these are very sketchy diagrams. If you use reference, you can make more detailed drawings. You can take your time, give more hours to make better drawings. What we are doing here is building a concept and creating a story. So here I have my simple story. What are you given? You're given bread, food to eat. Normally that's why we work, that's why we do everything. We're always looking for our bread. Then once you get your bread, you're looking for how do other people see me. So you're given the world, you're given property, you're given your vehicles, you're given your houses, your education, your accolades. You see that? That is the lust of the eyes. How am I seen? Then once you achieve that, of course, naturally you'll be proud. You're sitting on top of the world. Everyone should look up to you. When they're looking up to you, they're not looking up to God. Naturally, man fades, man dies out. So that's not a really nice thing. You're fed, you are elevated gradually to the peak of life, then naturally you fall and die off. That's what Satan always offers. Our book is Matthew 4, Satan the Tempter. He gives you the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life. These things also happen in life in stages. When you're younger, you're always looking out for yourself. What will I eat? How will I achieve my things? So you're always thinking about your tummy. You have more drive. You are more desirable to others. Your flesh is really itching. When you reach your middle ages, you're more or less settled. You want to be given accolades in the community. How do people see me? What have I achieved? You are in the lust of the eyes. Then finally, when you're older, you are too proud to be taught anything. You are more or less in the pride of life. All these stages are stages for people to collapse. And who does that? Is the tempter, giving you all his offers. We are looking at Matthew 4, Satan the Tempter.